Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Trials of Mana. I'm the Mysterious JG. Probably going to finish... It's not a chemo day, so I have to find a new chemo game, but I got good news today, which I guess I need to go into in an update at some point. I had pretty good news today on the whole health front, so I'm in good spirits. Basically, where we're at right now is... we beat the Black Rabbi. So I just got to navigate my way out of here, because it gives you a quick and easy path to get into the Black Rabbi. It doesn't actually give you a super easy, quick path back out. But off screen, I got us set up for fighting regular enemies. And as you can see, the main thing is that they're armored, they're going to survive the first couple of hits of Ancient Curse. But once the armor is off, they're dead meat bucko. And you do have to heal periodically with this setup, because Wound Magic and Wound Magic 2 are going, which means every time Angela casts a spell, people are losing a little bit of health. Was there other stuff alive that I lost track of? Oh, rainbow item seeds. That's handy. But yeah, Angela's MP does trickle away, and I don't quite get it. Says you don't have to use any MP for skills. But there it says 28. Maybe spells don't count as a skill? This jerk just managed to completely avoid Ancient Curse, which is why he's still alive. But I've got MP restoring stuff for the whole party on somebody just to keep Charlotte tapped up. So that certainly helps keep Angela topped up too. And I thought somebody had Cactus Soul, but maybe not. Yeah, somebody needs to get Cactus Soul going. We don't... Rarely does anybody other than Angela get a chance to attack, so, we'll get this going. We'll take it off, probably, when it's time to actually fight Anise herself. I probably should have targeted the dragon. But it looks like, yeah, this Dark Wizard just completely evaded. Otherwise he would have died. And he's dead now. Well, no, he's not, actually. He was still kicking when I said that.
I'm getting good at this.
I'm getting good at watching Angela kill everything. Yeah, Angela is, apparently, she's just the best character in this version of the game. She's just crazy OP. Mighty 3, power attack damage increased by 30. Sounds like that would be great, but, attack down all. Weak point all 2. Damage we can increase by 125%. Decreases magic percent by 10. That's actually would be more valuable, but I don't know that hard ricochet random debuff. Chance of critical hit increased by 70% when attack on a status effect the enemy is successful. Magic defense down 2 is probably the most useful, but am I going to get there? Am I even going to equip it if I get it? I don't know. Everybody's got their skills at this point. It's just a matter of extras.
I know what to do.
And I've got the thing where she cannot be knocked down while casting, which is important because they came right up in her face and slapped her around, and probably the best possible... The best chance they had there was like quick attack Angela before she gets off Ancient Curse. It doesn't work. I did remove the things. I'll put them back on for boss battles. Although most of the boss battles are like big area of effect attacks and it doesn't matter. But I took off the stuff that would make the enemy's target Duran instead of Angela. Might want to put those back on. Defeat Anise the Witch. But with enemies essentially being unable to, knock her down, Unless they kill her before she gets Ancient Curse off. She's getting Ancient Curse off. Which means there are a few enemies that are still going to be problematic, especially ones that can do status stuff. But there's really nothing in the game on normal difficulty that 4th level Magus Angela using Ancient Curse / Meteo, she can basically crush anything except bosses by herself. And against bosses, it becomes much more about HP management. There's all sorts of things that can be done with Charlotte to make her a more effective healer. I was reading about this just in like the waiting area at the doctor's one day. But like, there's really no difficulty level where like she can overheal to the point where, excuse me, it's almost impossible to knock your like you use all the healing stuff with her. You could make it so that it's extremely difficult for any enemy to ever harm your party, but there's just not that many battles where that's necessary. We had a few points where one and sometimes even 2 party members went down against Dark Rabbite, and that's it. So we want to move to Anise's Stockade? Yes. Erase memory of film from mankind's existence? Yes. Move freely. Once you enter a town, your party will disband and you can freely investigate the area. Try chatting with your party if you see them around the town. You could never investigate the area freely if you had your party members hanging around bothering you, you know? So this is it, the final dungeon of the post-game. We have a gold item seed, which gives us stamina serum. This doesn't matter because I'm going to load state when we get to the very end. Oh, and there's a telemarketer calling. That's nice. Once you've identified, like, seriously, AT&T, if you can identify them as a telemarketer, why, and like label it as such, why are you letting the call through at all? All right. So there was some armor that popped up there and a stamina serum. Do I have any other serums? Oh, there's a couple of serums that have popped up. Probably no sense in not having it was armor of some kind, I believe, that I don't think it was the Master Armor, I think is what he already had. Oh, it's the Wolf Guard. Oh, Wolf Guard is better. Okay. Doesn't change his appearance, of course. Strength Serum makes sense to give to Duran. Stamina, probably should have given that to Charlotte. I didn't really think that through. Angela would obviously be the one to get the Intellect Serum because it's going to increase her already impressive damage output. And, alright, let's start in on this dungeon. It's a long dungeon by this game's standard, but this game doesn't have particularly long dungeons from, by my reckoning. But there will be little bits of dialogue, not big lengthy scenes, but you'll have little... Oh, see, that demon actually got out of that alive. I'm surprised a bit. I think their skills... Some of these might be innate, actually. Her, magic and magic defense increase if ally faints. Magic attack increases by 20% for every 30 seconds after ally faints. Recover 3% of MP when receiving damage. Okay, maybe that's not as impressive as I thought. I thought she had some built-in stuff where enemies of a lower level than her receive more damage. That might have been a different class, or it might be something that's optional they don't have equipped. Yeah, damage with enemies of 100% HP increase. I did mean to have that going, because that should make some of these fights a little easier. Just as far as that initial hit should be more likely to full clear a party with enemies. It looks like we're going to have some battles where it just takes 2 shots of... Wow, the Kettlekin really didn't want to go down. Okay, it switched from day to night right in the middle of the fight. I was a little weirded out there. I thought maybe she had been The burning status effect makes it so you can't see clearly. So I thought maybe something had used that, even though it seemed like they were using ice-based stuff. I might need to switch over and use a, might need to switch over and use something that's, makes enemies not attack Angela, because if I am taking damage pretty consistently here. Okay, treasure chests. Not going to go out of my way to find these, like, seek them all out, but yeah, when they stick them in my face, I'll get them. And again, the reason I'm not going out of my way to find them is I had some notion that I would get to a good grinding point and grind to get everybody's skills, and then kind of realized that it just wasn't necessary to be that powerful to win the post-game even. Even the post-game doesn't really require it on normal difficulty that you can get like level 100 with all of the stats unlocked. But, that being said, I did play through and save a slot right before the final boss. So I'm not going to go out of my way to get every item and every little thing we could find here.
This must be an illusory world. Made by Anise herself.
A chance to take advantage of existing game assets.
The memories and subconsciouses of others.
What a bitch, huh?
What a horrible thing to do with magic.
Making a world of fantasy and illusion? That's terrible.
I guess it's kind of terrible here because she's made this, like, I guess it's kind of a nightmare version of, I guess this is Duran's hometown, isn't it? I'm not maybe this is...
This one is so annoying.
Maybe this is, like, Altena. Well, apparently I completely missed those guys.
Too much for you.
This is actually not going that smoothly. I'm not hitting these guys together with one shot of Ancient Curse. I mean, it's fine. I'm winning battles. It's just not quite as effortless as I'd hoped. This is the post-game dungeon. I mean, it should be a little tricky, you'd think. The other thing I could be doing is just constantly spamming. Since I've got little cactus power, and every 2 battles, everybody gets all of their stuff back, I could be doing ton annihilation all the time. That one's just cute. She does like a special, and then it doesn't work the way she wanted it to, and she gets annoyed. So with little cactus powers, you can just kind of... Yeah, this might be the town outside of Altena. But using little cactus power, you can alternate between people just using their super special death smash attacks. It's pretty fun.
Come on. Don't quit on me yet.
Fine then. Here I go. Right.
Quit on me now. Here we go.
Don't quit on me now.
It's over for you.
Okay, you killed that one enemy really dead, Duran, but you weren't really hitting other enemies.
Too easy.
Don't keep me waiting. I'm on the job.
And I came back here because of a treasure chest, even though I was just saying I'm not going to bother to hunt down every treasure chest. Some of them obtain golden scales, which are useful if you want to unlock all the costumes. Although, again, there's no... Like, I kind of realized... I was able to unlock all of Angela's costumes on a save we'll get later, but there's nothing left to do in the game by the time you've gotten that, so it's kind of, like, a bit pointless. But yeah, these, like, weird crystal things just kind of make it so...
Anise! I don't care if this ain't real. How dare you mess with my home?
Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I found that little corner, because that seemed to be what triggered that. But yeah, I guess it's,
Don't keep me waiting.
it's Duran's home. It's, Forceina, or Valsena, whatever they call it in this version. I just will not let go of the fact that it's called Forceina. Like, that name is just sticking with me way better than Valsena is. Okay, big group of non-armored enemies who are willing to that's one where, like, not having Angela do the things that prevent enemies from homing in on her was helpful, because I just targeted one that was heading for Angela and everything else kind of snuck in there. Rainbow item seed. But yeah, there's going to be little touches of character with, like, oh, Duran is upset because we're messing with his town by making a simulation of it. Is it implied that something terrible is happening to the original version, or is he just mad that she's dipping into his mind to create this dungeon? Either way, we'll get similar moments later. I don't know if the layout of the Stockade is different depending on which party members you have, because it certainly sounds like we should be fighting through areas important to these three characters and not necessarily important to Rise, Hawkeye, or Wolfman Kevin. Oh. Oh. So as I'm playing this, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do next. I got this sudden random craving to play through a game I've already played, which I wasn't going to Let's Play, and now I'm like, I want to play through it again, and Let's Playing it would be fun. And that game is Bloodstained Curse of the Night. I'm thinking about playing that, even though I specifically said in a like channel health like update video where I was just kind of showing it on screen that I wasn't going to bother to Let's Play it. Now I'm like, I kind of want to. He just did not want to lose his armor.
He must have taken out all the enemies nearby.
You think? I'd say, how are you guys not close enough together that I can target you? But as like predictable as it is, you find armored enemies, you're like, oh, this might take more than one cast. You find unarmored enemies, you're like, oh, they are about to die. The barrier is gone. Well, that was quick. Thought I might have a little bit more exploring I'd need to do than that. Can't go in there. It's just like,
I created a fantasy realm with the exterior of this castle. I can't be bothered with all the interior spaces.
Haha, avoided ninjas. It's an evil ninja. Member of the Ninja Empire. Ninja Empire is superior and you have betrayed it. Why did you do that? I'm one of those nice ninjas. I actually recently watched, like somebody had a Facebook watch event. She's making comments on how they have money, which is kind of silly at this point. I guess maybe I needed to hit both of those? I don't know. But there seems to be treasure chests somewhere over there that I can't get to, and I'm kind of okay with that. Like, yeah, how do I get to that? Do I get to that from, oh, probably through here, there. But, no, I've lost track of what the hell I was talking about. I watched Ninja Terminator recently, which is, yeah, I probably mentioned it once or twice over the course of the channel. It just features some of the, like, cheesiest, worst dubbed dialogue ever, and it's pasted together from multiple movies. There are characters who never appear in the same shot, and they edit together phone conversations so it appears to be between two characters. They're actually from two separate unfinished martial arts films. It's funny. But there's a blonde-haired Caucasian ninja who wears a costume that actually features the word ninja written on his headband. And he's just awesome. He's so stupid. 90% of the movie is about someone who is supposed to be an agent of his, because he, as the white guy, is obviously in charge. This Asian character who's going around using martial arts is his assistant in this horrible Chinese movie. Man, I'm having terrible luck breaking the armor with that spell recently. Doesn't usually take that much. Yeah, well, it's nice that you had Moon Saber. If you'd managed to get off a hit after that, you might have fueled yourself slightly.
Alright, I'll clear your way. Leave it to me.
Ancient curse.
That's how it's done.
There'd be forced interruption there, you see. Yeah, not gonna be bothered with all that extra stuff. I guess I'll explore this side as well. Because there's just a little thing here that may or may not be of some, yeah, silver item seed. Pretty crap treasure at this stage of the game, but...
Be careful. This could get ugly. This might sting.
I don't think the Swordmaster is in this battle, is he? I guess he is. Swordster. It's not that often we have a battle on two different vertical levels. The game engine supports it. It just doesn't show up that much. If I jump in from above, can I get like an aerial attack? Not really. If I could, I mistimed it.
Did you see that? I was great.
It's not Neo 2 when it comes to the combat engine and like sneak attacking or attacking from different angles or evading an enemy's guard. That is not the kind of game we're dealing with here. Then again, there's no point in Neo 2 or the original Neo where you get to use Ancient Curse.
Too much for you.
Yeah, it never broke his armor. That was just stupid.
Oh, good. We don't have to be on guard for now.
We can just chillax for the next few seconds in this enemy-filled magical fortress of illusion from the queen of all evil and darkness. We can be off our guards. It's fine.
Leave it to
See, it looked like it was going to be this real simple battle because there was hidden ninjas. An evil ninja and a dark assassin.
ancient
Breathing poison fumes around. Big old experience boost there. I wonder if the way this thing works is like she loses MP, but occasionally she just gets a whole bunch back or something. Because it doesn't, it's not as simple as, oh, is this always free? At least it doesn't seem to be. If you go down, you little son of a bitch. Don't know if he's even survived to get hit by Ancient Curse. Just barely survived to get hit by a full-on Ancient Curse of the face. Gold item seed, Stardust herb. Gold item seed, okay. This one I can't jump over to safety because the railing is in the way. I can't be bothered with you. Treasure chest has, ooh, a Monstar.
Or I break you.
Oh, wow.
Mother of mercy, is this the end of little Angela?
No, she was facing a way that may or may not have caused her to take more damage. But it, yeah, just got off an attack while she was, I didn't bother to do the enemies don't target her thing, and she just got wiped out. Same deal again, almost. I'm either doing different tactics or something. I didn't have this much trouble before. With the Black Rabite or with the enemies in this place. I'm getting more KOs than I'm used to.
That's what I call power.
So they consistently give you a rainbow seed as a drop, which is worth the price of admission if you care. I kind of don't because I'm going to be loading a game anyway. So now my whole thing was I'm not going to bother to full explore the place, but now I kind of feel like, I should on screen, right? Somewhere up there, there is loot, so I don't know how to get to. This... I'm trying to use assault on later. This... Oh, that path is up on the floor above. I don't want to bother with you jerks. Yeah, they're using like attacks, but we were never really fully in combat with them. That was weird. I haven't quite worked out how I'm supposed to get over there. Well,
Out of my way before I break you.
you guys might be involved.
Retreat!
Yeah, it's like there's supposed to be a path over there that isn't there.
This one is so annoying.
Oh, I get it. I missed these stairs here. Okay. Alright, I'm doing exactly what I said I wouldn't bother to do, which is full exploring, but... I mean, I should do this on screen, right? Let you guys have a chance to see everything. Now, is this popping out someplace at all useful that we couldn't already get to? Oh, it is. Okay. This is a totally new path, despite the vague appearances to the contrary. Can't help myself. You guys are going to be non-armored. You're all going to die from one shot. Just need to actually see the damn spell be that effective for a change, because it has not been as effective as I was hoping for it to be.
Going through me. It's magical.
I'm murdering so many of those little black-faced, pointy-head assholes. It's magical. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. It allows her to murder her enemies.
Well, it looks like I missed the loot by not going that way. Oh, no, never mind. I thought this was the path to progress. It is not. It is
Fine then.
a
Here I
mimic.
go.
Alright, so make sure it's attacking someone other than Angela, and then
Ancient
cast. And that took down the armor, which means this will finish it off.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, bitches.
A rainbow item seed, and I thought we had found the way to... Or no, we still have. Okay, so we probably missed a little treasure. When we were downstairs, we could have gone straight north. We didn't. I don't feel like dealing with you guys, so I'm going to try to avoid it. Okay.
This one is so annoying.
Surprisingly, a lot of enemies came out of that alive. I like how that ninja was like in the middle of a cool ninja dash, and he just basically got hit right in the face with magical rocks. And fell the F over. Another rainbow seed. And, I suppose I should, apply their training. Oh, this is actually worth getting. Easier to knock back. I might just do that instead of easier to knock back. Just have it do more raw damage. So, Wound Magic all to 40%. Yeah, this is really gonna... I mean, my allies will be taking a beating, but this is really gonna stack into a lot of magic damage. Oh, cheat 2 is 1. Lower than increased by 30%. Oh yeah, that's nice. Well, we can work our way towards that, but let's see what everything else is first. Stamina, whatever. Intellect, whatever. 2% of MP from receiving damage. Nah. Dark reduction? Eh. Nope. Nothing I care about there. Magic armor. That's actually not bad. But it's not going to knock anything else we're already doing off. So she has cheat too, but she doesn't seem to have cheat, which is interesting. But yeah, we want to actually do strength training with her to get towards cheat 2. Wound 2, rage 2. Rage 2 isn't terrible. Victory heal 3 is kind of nice. But weak point all 2 is probably what we care about more. And we will use that to replace weak point all. Is there something even better to replace? A 30% chance of defense. Let's do weak point and weak point all. Although I'm using non-elemental. So actually maybe this isn't as good as I think it is. Yeah, I'm doing non-elemental for all these enemies, so let's just switch to Chard. It's easy to find. We're already on it, right? It's time to call it a video, isn't it? We're about to go through a fancy and evil-looking door, so let's call it a video. And when we come back next time, we'll go through a fancy and evil-looking door. Bye for now.